10.
Hey guys, today is Monday, September the 6th. I'm your host, Moses Rangel, and you're watching The Quicky Show, where we scour the web to bring you a recap of the local news in San Antonio. Here are the top stories for this past week. The UTSA Paisano reported that the UTSA Department of Art and Art History and the UTSA Confucius Institute will host Images Speak to the World, Today's China, an exhibit of 76 color photos of China's most culturally significant sites. Free and open to the public, the exhibit will run from September the 1st through October 10th in the Arts Building Gallery on the UTSA main campus. The UTSA was selected to be the first stop in the United States to host the Chinese Photographers Association exhibit, as they begin a world tour showcasing these amazing photos of their native homeland. Gallery hours are 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday and 1 to 4 p.m. Saturday through Sunday and by appointment. For more information, you can contact Laura Christ at 210-458-4391. And MySA.com reported that at 4801 Walsham Road, fuel was selling for $2.19 a gallon. The startling price is 27 cents cheaper than regular unleaded gas, and that was E85, a blend of 85% ethanol and 15% conventional gasoline. E85 is about to get more exposure, as Valero Energy Corp recently announced it will add E85 pumps to all of its new Valero corner stores as they're built through its system, as well as to some of the existing stores when they undergo major renovations. Ethanol is a renewable fuel made from corn and grain products that help reduce harmful emissions that lead to air pollution. Because E85 has a lower energy density than conventional gasoline, mileage is completely reduced. Yet E85 has a higher octane rating than premium gasoline and can lead to an increase of major horsepower. Many motorists don't realize that conventional gasoline already contains 10% ethanol, although pumps clearly display that information. And that brings us to this week's What's It To You? Email us with your comments to fans@QuickieShow.com and let us know what you think about Valero's new initiative. News Radio 1200 WOAI.com reported North Star Mall is celebrating the Big 5-0 this month. In 1960, it was by far the biggest mall in San Antonio. It was the first and only covered mall that had everything inside of it. At that time, the mall was half of its size that it is today. North of the mall was a small farmhouse sitting out on a field, and the airport was just a stone building and a landing strip. In 1960, the mall promoted itself, promising air conditioning walkways lined with tropical flowers and splashing fountains. And if you go through there today, you will see that the promises there were made good. In more news, KTSA550.com reports on a nasty situation. This may make your skin crawl, but bed bugs are alive and well in the Alamo City. Bed bugs across the country have more than doubled over the last 5 years, and local residents are finding little help through traditional pest control companies. However, a Dallas-based company, Thermopure, offers a unique method to kill bed bugs. By raising the temperature in your house of up to 140 degrees for 3 hours, the heat has to penetrate into the carpet, into the furniture, between the walls, because bed bugs hide in the smallest of areas. Many people don't even realize that they have bed bugs and often mistake them for fleas. Bed bugs can be hitchhikers latching onto your clothes or other items. So much for the statement, don't let the bed bugs bite. And finally, the San Antonio Business Journal released some award-winning information. The University of Texas Health Science Center at San Antonio won an $11.6 million grant from the National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute. The 5-year project will involve developing a blood tissue to diagnose which heart attack survivors will suffer heart failure in the future. Health Science Center scientists will initially study cardiac proteins in mouse models following an induced heart attack. The goal will be to unlock clues as to why some individuals are more susceptible to heart failure than others. Health Science Center officials say this knowledge could be beneficial in developing early treatment options for those most at risk for heart failure. San Antonio's Health Science Center is one of the country's leading health science universities. It ranks in the top 3% of all institutions worldwide that receive National Institutes of Health funding. And that concludes this edition of the Quicky Show. Remember to email us with your comments, your questions, or your story submissions to fans@QuickyShow.com, or you can follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/Quicky Show, or me at the Moses Rangel, or on Facebook at facebook.com/Moses Rangel. You can also listen to some of my music on myspace.com/Moses Rangel. Well, that's all the time that we have. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on the Quicky Show.